have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. So it says here, She-Hulk creators admit the MCU show was just trolling the fans. Now, before I even read this article, I have to sit down and process this. You mean that Disney / Marvel, whatever, has actually spent millions on this show? You flushed millions down the toilet, making a series that most fans did not like, and it's what, the lowest rated Marvel MCU show on the platform on Disney Plus? I mean, proving what point? I mean, you already know what fans think. Wait. I don't know. You know, like, as a YouTuber, you know, I've got trolls, of course. I deal with that crap all the time, but it's one of those things where I would never hire an editor and go into production on a video just for them. I don't get that. But okay, so it says here, with its fourth wall breaching and self-referential Marvel humor, She-Hulk was always going to be a meta show. Okay? But it took a mean-spirited turn that the creators now admit was trolling longtime fans in anticipation that they would hate the show, as writer Jessica Gao explained recently in a recent interview with Variety. So hold on. Trolling longtime fans. I mean, look, if it was like a small vocal minority, I would kind of get that. But are you just saying that the whole fan base is trolls because the majority of the fans don't like it? The fans know what they like. They know what they want. You were giving the fans what they wanted for a lot of years. Things got wonky and in-game and further down the line. We saw the writing on the wall. Hey, what are they doing here? What are they doing here? And like, you guys have known what the fans have hated and have loved for years. And like, hey, the level of petty that is, it's like huge, it's like big business balling petty that you would spend millions on a show. Possibly, like, you could possibly destroy people's acting careers because this show makes them look that bad or that they were a part of it. Maybe even writers that were a part of it. Just to prove a point that you knew what they would, how they would react. I mean, it says, quote, "We were able to predict what the reaction was going to be. What a lot of the trolling comments were going to be really shows how very tired and unoriginal these trolls are. That really tickled me because the little troll that lives inside of me really loves trolling the trolls. Look, we've all got them, but God, I would never spend my own hard-earned money to make a video for trolls just to irritate them. Because the fact of the matter is, I mean, just my success irritates them. The fact that I don't think the way they do irritates them. You know what I mean? The fact that millions of people watch me and they can't understand it because it's just not their type of entertainment. It's the, you know what I mean? That just continues. That's just always going to be. You know? I don't know. You guys know what the proper formula is. I don't know why you wouldn't just put out a good show. The creator says She-Hulk was aimed at... It was aimed at toxic fanboys? You made a full show for the toxic fanboys. So it's not even the fans. In quotes it says toxic fanboys. Okay? So there's fans that love the shows and have their problems with the shows too, like we all been saying. Then there's the toxic ones. I know, look, they are the minority. Okay? The ones that are racist or misogynist and all this other istophobe shit you're always talking about, they are very minor. The majority of the people that like and don't like and have problems with your stuff are your real fans. And they're telling you the truth in their comments when they're talking about stuff. And you made it for the what, 1% of the fans? The creator says She-Hulk was aimed at toxic fanboys who love Marvel Comics and the movies. The creators first showed their hand in episode 3 with a whole montage focused on a bunch of guys saying she's too derivative and emasculated Hulk, or debating whether or not she was bangable. Sounds like that Frost shit. You see what happened to them? Was it the G4 TV or whatever? See what happened to them? Started attacking the fans. The show also had explicitly pro-feminist messaging, since the first episode was Jen navigates the double standards for female superheroes, but she tried to compare her suffering, the male gaze, with Bruce Banner suffering the loss of everything. Compared to. So she deserved to be angrier than him or something. Lead actress Tatiana Maslany was on board with the trolling fans. See, now, y'all got a y'all got a firestorm coming y'all way with fans now, saying it was fine with her to really give them something to complain about with the series. Wow. I sort of anticipated it. It's why I also feel it's important. There's such an entitlement to space held by certain people, and to even exist as She-Hulk is like an FU, and I loved that. Wow. Strong female empowerment, or just second-rate Hulk with a side of it. Let me tell you something, man. Look. Every entertainer, person in the public eye's got their toxic fandom. Because, they're sickos that follow you. They make the time to watch everything that you do, but they don't like you. It's a weird obsession. I think Ice-T said that haters are really confused fans. Like, they kind of really are. But listen, I cannot for the life of me think about putting a bunch of hard-earned money into a video dedicated just to them. I don't understand that. I don't understand how y'all can give quotes like this, inviting even more hatred from fans. I'm dumbfounded. I'm like, let's see here. Let's see the ratings here. Says here, I guess this is on Rotten Tomatoes. Ms. Marvel is 97%. Critics, look, I don't care about the critics because they. All right, I'm just gonna talk about the audience scores. Ms. Marvel 80%. What If 93%. Loki 90%. Hawkeye 89%. WandaVision 88%. Moon Knight 90%. And She-Hulk 35%. Falcon and the Winter Soldier 83%. Holy shit. 35%. I hope it was worth it. I don't know what you guys are doing. I would never want to alienate my major fan base by doing a series of videos just directed all at the trolls and at the same time angering the main fan base and driving many of them away. I don't understand that. It says here, IMDb reviews also got considerably worse with each episode. The series has some bright spots, true, but ended up with a 5.1 rating. So it's a safe bet that She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, will not be renewed for a second season. Tatiana Maslany, the series star, isn't entirely certain a renewal will take place either, despite some thirsty fans asking if there's more to come after the season finale. Maslany believes that the Kevin Feige-inspired robot in She-Hulk finale signals that the series has no future, as she explained to Extra. Okay, let me tell you something. There's no way I'd have signed on for a show that was meant to piss off fans. I don't understand, like, I don't condone going and harassing nobody, but I don't know why you guys would invite it. Isn't one of the first rule of business give the people what they want? Why piss them off more? You know you had gold with the majority of what was going on with the MCU. As a whole, you know you had gold. Like, why would... This is insanity. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed my reaction and thoughts to this news, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I will see you later. 10 million subscribers.